Hi, my name is Bùi Thị Hồng Nga from Vietnam. I had a polio when I was 8 months old. My supreme passion is learning. I'm very happy and proud of telling you how to struggle for the rights of disability. When finishing high school, I would like to study in the university, but my dad didn't permit me to go there. Why? He said, "You are disabled. You want to be a teacher. I know teacher is not suitable for you because you have met discrimination by the others. How can you go to school? I advise you to go to a vocational training like sewing or knitting." In spite of my dad's disagreement, I still study and pass the entrance exam of university, and I study in the foreign language faculty. Luckily, my sister became my classmate, so she passed me by bike. See, the first time I myself succeeded in struggling in my family for the right of going to the university.
When finishing the university, every schoolmate were assigned to work except me because of my 34 kilograms instead of 36 kilograms. No words to say for my poor situation. The training board of Cần Thơ University requested me to weigh twice, but I failed both, though I put some stone in my pocket, hoping to gain weight. And 6 months passed. All of my friends got salary, but I was still jobless. And I decided not to wait anymore. And I had to do something. At last, I brought about 50 request letters to send everywhere, and it was the Ministry of Education which answered me, as well as the University Training Board. They agreed to give me the certificate of graduation and priority assigned to work for me on the nearest high school until I have no help to work. I felt warm in my heart. So I myself succeeded in struggling for the right to graduate and to get the job of teaching at Wickham High School. After 7 years of teaching, I spent 14 months for an orthopedic leg surgery in the hospital, and I failed. When returning home, one of my colleagues visited me. I felt very grateful. But before saying goodbye, she said, "The principal asked me to write the letter to retire by myself because of my disabled leg." I could not say anything because there is something stuck my throat, and in 1 minute I agreed to sign the paper, which were considered as I myself signed the death sentence when I was very young, 29 years old. My physical and mental pain was very serious. I had another sickness, depression. I did not want to talk with anybody. I closed every connection because I thought there was a high wall separating me from the society. They denied one disabled teacher like me, and how useless I became. My life became dark, and I wanted to die and go to another world where there is no discrimination between the disabled and the able people. While I looked for the way to die, I prayed, and God's teachings stopped me from that. Thanks to God and the radio that woke me up and gave me the hope to live, making friends on the radio helped me not only have many friends, but also find the half of my heart. and I got married in 1990. My husband is among my pen pals, and he is considered the excellent husband who assists me with everything I do, especially my social work level. Then, I earn my living by selling clothes in Cần Thơ market with my husband. Every 3 months, the taxes raised higher and higher. I brought a request letter to Mr. Nông Đức Mạnh, General Secretary of Communist Party of Vietnam, to ask reduce the taxes of my business, and at last he agreed to send me, as well as the Cần Thơ City Tax Team, his opinion to give free tax to me to create a job for myself after being forced to retire from work as a teacher. So I continue to succeed in fighting for the right to live and work as a businesswoman. Next, in 1994, I returned to open an English teaching center at my house. I got the permission to teach, and I asked Cần Thơ Department of Education and Training and the local People's Committee to give free tax to my English teaching center. I want to prove that the disabled teacher can devote herself to educational field if her family or society creates her an opportunity. So I succeeded in proving the right of creating the work for myself, teaching at home, and was respected by the society. I always felt lack of friendship. I would like to follow the motto, to live is to give, not to receive. I recognize to unite all of the disabled around me is the right and necessary need, and I founded Cần Thơ Club of People with Disability in 2001 with the total of 20 people with disability. It was strengthened to Association of People with Disability and had the legal status in 2008 with 250 members. During 11 years of doing the work of the resident of Cần Thơ Association of People with Disabilities, I and my staff struggle to achieve such following rights. Number 1, we provided free vocational training for the disabled people that I have founded since 2002, setting up booths selling products made by disabled people. That's the right of accessing vocational training and supplying employment for the disabled. 2. We provided free English classes for people with disabilities taught by Netherlands volunteer teachers since 2006 and introducing the candidate to 4 foundation scholarship competition. We also supply free computer classes for them. That's the right to education and learn IT and study abroad. 3. The barriers of physical facility such as stairs, entrance steps, inaccessible toilets at the university that people with disability face obstacles when pursuing learning. We deliver the speak to the Vice Principal of Cần Thơ University to rebuild the non-handicapping environment to the student. We fought for the right to attend school and university. Number 4, we always have minds to connect meeting with traveling for the disabled. We carried out the right of tourism for the disabled. 5. We join the national sports and music competition yearly, showing the right to display the talents of artists and singers with disabilities. 6. We published the Nhịp Cầu newsletter and 2,000 copies of booklets of the law of Vietnamese disabled to deliver to national organization for all disabled people and other agencies. partners of the association to raise the voice of the people with disability. On the other hand, we attended the newspaper spring contest in the local area. That shows the equality to other units of society and has won numerous awards. That's the right of participating in breast. Number 7, we encourage our workers to attain the skill of creating crafts and award winning. That's the right to create art on handicraft products. Number 8, we provided training for association, clubs of people with disability to enhance their capacity for rights and mutual assistance, sharing knowledge and experience for our association, the right to raise social awareness for the disabled community as well as people without disabilities. 9. We supply scholarships, gifts, computers, clothing, special devices such as wheelchairs, 3 wheelchairs, crutches, canes for the blind, roofing the house, building the bridge and the toilets for the disabled in rural areas, with showing the rise of doing charity and social work. Number 10, we introduced and gave job referrals to other agencies such as law offices, the Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs, the companies, the people committee, that's the right to enforce policy related to people with disabilities. Number 11, we held table meeting about love, marriage, sex education for people with disability, and holding their weddings for many couples with disabilities. That's the right to love, to be loved, and to get married for the disabled people. Number 12, we organized the day of registering motorcycle group to have a certificate of taking part in traffic, the right to transport for people with disabilities. Number 13, we held outside going for our members to the supermarket, the right to purchase as well as economic contribution to society, and called for a hand from the director of the supermarket to supply a bus to pick up the disabled group. That's also one of the independent living program in Cần Thơ City, which was sponsored by Human Care in Japan, led by Independent Living Center in Hanoi. 14. We attended in international fairs to sell products made by workers with disabilities. That's the right to community integration provides an equal benefit to our association. We set up independent living program, holding peer consulting, providing personal assistance for the user, holding independent life with shopping, cooking, helps people with severe disability to get back the ability to self-inclusion, the right of determination, self-selection, and self-responsibility. In short, I express 5 rights of disability for myself and 15 rights of disability for our association of persons with disability. Thank you.
Từ trên những rạng đông, con chim sáo nó bay ra đồng, theo con nước đang xuôi dòng ra đồng ruộng xa. Con chim sáo nghe trong lòng bay bổng lời ca hò.